What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. My nail is about to break, and it's getting on my damn nerves, and I'm so over it right now. So I'm a little unhinged right now because my nail is okay. Let's go to. Did everybody have a good weekend? I hope everyone is enjoying the full moon. It has just been a treat for me personally. Yesterday I was at the park and it was just such a nice vibe. It was such a nice day yesterday. Just chilling, and then the people, they came with the agua frescas with the watermelon and horchata. And I think the other one was orange juice. Oh my God. Of course, I got watermelon because watermelon is so good and so hydrating. And then I got some, they have the little chopped up pepinas with mango and um, watermelon, and you can put your chamoy and all that stuff and lemon juice and stuff on there. And they had all kind of stuff there. So I got up and, just at the park, people at the park. It's just we at the park relaxing. It was just such a beautiful day. I, got my little blanket. I was gonna bring Maxine, but she barks too much at everybody, and she wants to come home. Like she's getting to the age where she's like, I want to come home. I want to go home now. So I was like, I didn't take her. So that was it. And then I didn't watch Orange County. I didn't get a chance to watch Orange County. Um and what else happened? Um that what was I did I watch anything? I don't think I watched anything like interesting. Um No, I didn't watch anything interesting, but I have some nice, cold, refreshing water. I got up so early this morning. When I tell you I got up early, 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 early. The early bird gets the worm. Remember that used to be a saying. Do the people still say that? That means like that you're up and at 'em, you're up in the morning. But let me tell you how it is just such a vibe to get up before the rest of the world. It's such a vibe. Get up. If you don't, try it. Try it. Try it on Friday. Try to get up. Especially if you work remote and you don't have to really go, even if you have to go somewhere. I Even when I did have to go somewhere. So yeah, I'm just chilling here. My nail is about to come off and I'm really annoyed. I just had a nice day at the park, just chilling, getting up in the morning. I was trying to tell Diva to have like a good morning routine for about an hour. Just get up, do your whatever you do, like do a morning routine, write it out, and just do it. And I'm telling you, it just really is just a beautiful launching pad to your day. Like you get to set the tone and the frequency of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I got up, little meditation. It's good time right now. I mean, the full moon's energy is just so so it's really time to it really is time to focus on ways that we can take accountability and responsibility. I know you're like, yeah, right, Erica. No, but it's in the planets. It's in the stars. Understand me. It is. Go to the community page and you can see a couple of the videos that I've been sharing from some astrologers. So if you're into astrology, and you could see now, like the full moon now in Capricorn while the sun is in Cancer, it's just things are happening in the world. Oh, yeah, and what's his name stepped down. So it was stuff like that, and I posted that yesterday that 2 days ago, that was already predicted that that was going to happen, right? I'm not necessarily predicted. It was just like seeing the stars. When people are like, "Oh, the stars, girl, look up." That's the one thing y'all can't fuck with. Y'all can't fuck with that. So, um, yeah. So let's go see what's on the vlogs. I mean, like
I sponsor the now. I sponsor the
let me
blog.
tell you something. I said, get up in the morning, get you a little cute little morning routine, write it out, what you're gonna do. Okay, so like this is the stuff that I do. I'll share my little I'll share some tips on what you can do. You don't have to do this. Your morning routine is your morning routine. So these are just some suggestions for a morning routine, right? You design it to your own liking. So get up. I say 5. I got up earlier than 5 today. It was just I got up and it was just like I needed to get up. So I got up. So you want to cleanse and refresh once you get up. So you can drink some water. If you take a shower in the morning, some folks take showers before bed, some folks take showers out of bed. It depends on what you want to do. Okay, it's up to you. You can do your warm lemon water in the morning at that time. If you have like a little notebook, a little notepad or something like that, you can use it, or a journal. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be, so it doesn't have to be super deep or anything. You could be like, girl, I'm grateful that I could see. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, like just 3 things you're grateful for. And then we want to do a little, maybe some, deep breaths, some breath work in the morning. Light a candle if you want to. Some folks have tea lights. They light a candle a day, starting the day, light a tea light. And you can, whatever it represents for you, can you represent whatever you want it to represent. The candle is like ritual. So you light it, and then that will bring you to remind you whatever it is you're lighting it for. You set the intention in the candle, however way, whatever you want it for. Light some incense, clear the space. um do some meditation, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Set a timer with a nice little bell chime to end your timer. Be mindful. And then you know what's the best part of that is, because there's no other sounds happening that early than birds. And that's like perfect. Like you open your windows, let some fresh air in, sit 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, however way long you want to do it. Um, just sit and meditate. And it's just like, and there's no other, it's just the best. This is the best. Okay. And then, is this thing on? Is this bitch recording? Okay. And then do a little stretch. Now, if you want to do a little yoga, a little stretching, you know, do a 5 minute. There's so many stretching videos on YouTube. 5 minute, 10 minutes for those who act like they don't have time to do nothing. 5 minute stretching, 10 minute stretching. You could do it, right? Or you could there's apps on your phones. You can do like a little stretching. You can put it on your phone. Go to YouTube on your phone. Um, if you want to take a little walk, if you have, you want to go outside, get some fresh air. If you are like, if you have a balcony, like if you're in an apartment space and you have a balcony, go out in the balcony, get some fresh air, listen to the morning, you have your, then make your coffee, tea, whatever you're making in the morning. Just set the whole vibe, and like get up early enough to where you're moving on your time. You're not moving trying to get like, oh, I'm trying to hurry up and get something done so I can get to the next thing because I got to do this and I got to do this next. No, you make enough time between the time the rustle and bustle starts of your day before that you set that time so you can move at your own pace. When I tell you, it does wonders for everything. It does. I promise you it does. I promise you. um Write down any goals or intentions. If you just want to write one word, what's your intention for the day? One word. If you just want to, first thing that comes to your head, what's your intention? Write one word. It doesn't have to be thought out. Like, it doesn't, don't overthink it. Right. And then, like I said, go for a walk in nature. Like I said, if you can't go outside, like if it's like, oh my God, Erica, I got to go down a flight of stairs and da da da, got to do all this because I live in a building. No, if you're able to go out on the balcony, go, open your front door to the opening, or, just let some fresh air. But I feel like go outside and get in the nature and, say what's up to the nature. And it's a vibe because nobody else is up, and you want to get up before cars and shit start moving around and stuff like that, because then that, like, especially if you live in like a city or urban area, so that's a vibe. So it is what it is. So go ahead and do that. I was trying to tell Diva to do that, to get a morning routine, because it really is, it is that, girl. A morning routine will set the tone. Some people like to work out in the morning. Add your workout to that. You know what I'm saying? People get on the treadmill. That's when you get on the treadmill. Maybe you start looking at the news, or maybe while you're on the treadmill, that's when you're thinking about what you're thankful for. You know what I'm saying? What your intentions are. Maybe you can do that while you're doing your exercise. Some days I get, do a little treadmill thing in the morning, or I do some yoga. But you typically, after I do a little treadmill, little skip and a hop on a treadmill, then I do some stretching after. But you always want to stretch every day, every day. I'm a yoga instructor, so I'm telling you, stretch every day. Certified Concord. Do y'all remember that comedian? And her name was, it was a guy, but he was playing a woman who was, she was a nurse, and she had a boyfriend named Jeff. And it was a long time ago. It was like over 10 years ago. And he would play a skit like he was this girl, Keisha, Jeff, and Jeff had a a side chick. Keisha was a girlfriend, but Jeff had a baby mama, and she used to give Keisha and Jeff hell. Jeff used to go back and forth between them. He played all the characters. Girl was a mess. I mean, he played all the characters down to where Keisha didn't end up graduating because she was fooling around with Jeff. Then she ended up getting pregnant by Jeff. It was a mess. It was a whole little series. Y'all know who I'm talking about? His name is Pound Cake, I think. Girl, there's one video where he is going off on the baby mama. The baby mama keeps calling the phone. He's going off. And but as Keisha, I think Keisha is the name of the character. When I tell you, it is so funny. It is hilarious. I have it in my phone. I should play it for y'all.
Well, look, girl, I don't care. I don't want him. Look, don't be calling my phone with that bullshit. I don't care. And so what? I'm independent. I get mine how I do. And so what? Bitch, you the one had 2 kids bound. You the one looking dumb. You had 2 kids bound. Baby, I'm a certified nurse. Concord. Baby, I'm graduating in 2 more months. What you got going on? What you get? You call me about a nigga who ain't got shit. Baby, I only want Jeff for one thing, baby. That's it. So I'm gonna be calling my phone no more. He know, okay, well, okay. I could be your fat ass bitch. I can be your fat ass bitch. I could be, yeah, baby, because I promise you, that ain't the first time.
It is pure comedy. We're gonna go to the blogs. I've wasted enough time talking crap. What is that? Is that a bug?
A beetle. Did you find a beetle? That's actually a cicada. Cicada. Can you say cicada?
Oh.
Cicada. Nice. So cool beetle. That's a cool beetle.
cute.
Oh, fly away. Oh, he can't fly away, buddy. That's just his shell.
Oh, so cute. That little boy is so cute. Rustin, he is so cute. His mother, she was a teen mother. I think she's in her 20s now. Her and the dad are still together, and they have an Instagram page. Y'all know who Rustin is, and they love to go to Target. Well, he loves to go to Target because he loves to go to the vacuum section. But I should not talk with foam in my mouth. But he has the cutest little voice, and his eyes are round. He looks just like his mom. But that was him. They found a beetle, he said. I'm trying to sip this, but it's so much foam, and you have to try to time it right because it's super hot, but the foam is not hot. So you don't know how far the liquid is between the foam and your lip. So you got to be careful. You know what I'm talking about? You got to ease it. See? And if you put too much, if you put too much, I put the foam at the top. It was good. This is good. He is so cute, that little boy. He is adorable. Let's see what's going on Jasmine 360. It's the Jasmine brand. Did they get their other page back? Jasmine brand 365. Let's see. They haven't had a post in 5 days. What's going on at the Jasmine brand? 5 days and no post? That's weird. Okay, let me go to the neighborhood talk. All right, let's see. The neighborhood talk. Political analysts, okay. Yep. I say that all the time. She must be watching my videos. Says CashDoll says marriage doesn't mean as much nowadays because it makes it harder for people to leave toxic situations. I hate it when y'all make it seem like it's a way of life. Let's hear what she has to say.
About a ring and being married, that shit don't stop neither. All that do is just make it harder for you to break up with somebody. Because now y'all got to go to court. That's all that do. Shit don't make nothing. Like, I had my baby for me. My babies came from me because I wanted my babies, not to keep them around. So don't ever get it twisted. Don't act like, oh, she's just stuck. I ain't stuck. I'm rich. Buka. Yeah, then especially when you have a little girl, you just be like, oh, no, I'm not dealing with that type of shit. I ain't downplay marriage, but y'all act like marriage is everything. You can break up when you married, too. You can break up when you in a relationship. You can break up when you're not in a fucking relationship. So you can break up at any time. I just hate how y'all just make it seem like that's the way of life. So you want a woman to turn fucking 30, 32, 35 without no kids because she waiting on a nigga to do the right thing. You wait on a nigga to do the right thing, you won't never have no kids. And we here to reproduce. So guess what? I had my kids. They here and I love them. They mine. Fuck whoever got something to say about it. I keep talking about a ring and being married. That shit don't stop neither. All that do is just make.
I'm with her. She's been watching my videos. Shout out to CashDoll. You been watching my videos, girl? Them is your babies, right? Didn't I tell you that's them is my babies? I know that's right. Let's listen to the comments.
Harder for you to break up with somebody because now y'all gotta go.
Okay. She's calm as fuck. It's over. Cash spoke nothing but facts. Her hair literally chewed. Word. She's been watching my videos. I never understood why anyone would want to legally bind themselves to another human being. That's nuts. It makes it harder to get your shit and leave because those marriages are ending on average of 8 years. The only thing that marriage is supposed to be a covenant between two people and God. Vows are supposed to be respected, and the Bible has clear directives on how marriages should be handled. Younger generations aren't in church or reading their Bibles as Tammy Roman. Tammy Roman, remember when you were, what are you talking about, girl? Shut the fuck up, marriage. Girl, shut up talking this shit. It's women like that pull women into a bad situation. This thing where they're using a patriarchal rule book to tell you how marriage should look, when at the end of the day, all that's about is DNA duplication, slapping his last name on it. That's all that's about. That's all that's about. This idea or marriage has to be, girl, shut up talking to me crazy, sounding stupid like that. Girl, now you go by the Bible? You go by the Bible, do you? Girl, shut up, Tammy. Younger generations aren't in church or reading their Bibles as much, so their view is skewed. Most aren't ready for that level of commitment that it actually takes. On a side note, I love CashDoll. Just stating my opinion on marriage. Some married folks just be a single, right? She meant every word and she calm as hell. Yeah, it's a wrap. Shout out to the girlies that leave and never return. It takes so much courage and strength to leave what no longer serves you. I hate when people act like marriage and a happy family isn't the goal. Like, what's wrong with y'all? It's not the goal. You've been programmed successfully. The chip has been embedded in you to believe that this is the dream and the goal and an accomplishment. Even some of y'all see, I remember when I heard Nene Leak say something about marriage being an accomplishment. I was like, wow, that's wild as hell. Like you feel like you accomplished something by doing that. I feel like for me, I feel like for a lot of people, it's just like, oh, in the game of life, there is a box that you check off that says get married or try to get married, and you do it and you try, and it's like, okay, I crossed that off the list. That's something to the effect of what Lala said. Like, I don't want to get married anymore. Like, why would I do that again? I did it, done it. It's not for me. I don't understand how people keep doing it over and over and over again and then claim like, oh my God, the sanctity of marriage, like all the shit that Tammy was saying, something out of the Bible and all of this other dumb shit. Girl, shut up. You don't even know what you're talking about. That's the crazy part. Y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about the covenant of marriage. Girl, shut up. Shut up. In the Bible? It's a commitment, girl. Y'all be committed and committed. And then the crazy part is you be committed and saying it's a lifelong commitment. And y'all be doing it 5 or 6 times in your life. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in your life. It's a lifelong commitment. Seems like you shouldn't be doing it. Seems like you can't do it. Seems like the majority of you shouldn't be doing it. Seems like you're trying to follow rules in the book and maybe the damn book is wrong. Seems like you're trying to govern your lives by some shit that is ungovernable. I hate when women get their heart broken and try to deter others from marriage. The average marriage lasts 8 years, and almost 50% of them end in divorce initiated by women. You guys are not getting the good end of the deal. Stop playing in these people's faces. I really hate when y'all do that. And I feel like it is such a betrayal that you would try to talk a woman into getting married when you know what the statistics look like. For you to even present it as an option for a woman in 2024, it's almost 2025, and you still trying to get people to get married. You are still trying to get people to participate in an institution that has a 50% failure rate, more than 50% failure rate, and on average last 8 years it is an unsustainable thing to participate in. Why would you? And when it's time to divorce, do you see what was happening to the girls? Especially now that the girls have money, Y'all still fucked up about this love romance shit. You try to go find you a goddamn frog, and then he ends up taking all your goddamn money. That's effective patriarchy. The best way to avoid all of this is stop acting like this is something that you need to participate in, because the girls with money are getting taken through the ringer. Alimony, paying a man alimony is nasty work. Oh shit.
And I'm gonna go to the car and dial 911 because you're going to jail, bitch.
Girl, I'll be damn, honey. You see how you, honey, I'll if that were to happen to me, I'm going to the niggas. How do you niggas get out of child support? Show me so I can get out of paying alimony. Baby, I'll be having panels with the niggas trying to get out of, what are the ways to get out of paying alimony? Since y'all so good at getting out of paying child support, baby, I'll be having try to have all kind of meetings and shit, girl. Absolutely not. And it'd be the one, and to me, I really truly feel like the ones who are trying to get you, like, come here, come over here, you want to be married, like, it's weird for even women to witness how many women have done it before them, how who the divorces are initiated by, and how long the divorces last, and what happens when the women are, when they come out of that. Like, what's her name? Shout out to Bourbon Bougie. She has a page where she just talks about like Reddits and comments and stuff like that, and shows video clips and stuff like that. But the trad wife to poverty pipeline, she has a video about that, where you want to play these games, with these people, and you end up in these crazy situations. And like somebody told me the other day in my comments, um she said, remember when I said that y'all need to stop telling these girls, or letting these girls know that non-black women are not having a different experience. uh, this person says, I'm a family relations counselor. My job title allows me to negotiate divorces and child support and emergency custody orders on family court, criminal court. I work with DV offenders. Trust and believe the white girls deal with the same issues. They're just quiet about it. Many of them marry for money. The man runs the house, and because they have the coins, they keep quiet. Case in point, the Jennifer Dulo case in Connecticut, my home state. Um, they had money, and you see what happened to her. They don't have the luxury over us. I was like, who is Jennifer Dulos? And I went to go look, and apparently they still haven't found this woman's body, and I guess her husband was a suspect. But I'm trying to tell you, they're not getting any kind of special or different kind of treatment. They're not. So this idea where you are using marriage as if it is something that has value, when we are literally looking like, as an institution, it is total, the way that it's marketed, that forever bullshit it's marketed, the love and romance market, is that's dead. That's leaving women in these crazy situations. And what the I would look at it as a blessing that your perceived counterparts do not have the power, that the perceived power that white men have. And that is not your motivation for partnering with men. Because if your motivation were money, and these men had power, you would be in the worser situations. It's easy for you to leave because this man doesn't have the perceived power than their other male counterparts. So it's easy to get up and leave because you aren't dependent. You've been taught not to depend on him. And unfortunately, there are some black women who are searching for a man to depend on. I have that when I just said that, I felt like my head was about to like twist off of my body and blast off into the ceiling, because looking for a man to depend on, girl, I feel like smoke is about to start coming out of the sides of my neck. That's insane to me. One, as an adult, but two, to look for a person to depend on is insane. If you're a fully able-bodied person with a fully mature brain, and it's not for survival, because you can't fend for yourself and you are disabled, or then those are different other factors, that though that's different, where you might need. But as an able-bodied person, to depend on people who you were once told that you develop faster than them, and all of a sudden you now have to depend on, like, that's weird to me. I would never, that's odd to me. But the fact that of the matter is that for the majority of y'all, you don't have to depend on. These people are typically like, you could really take them or leave them, which is odd to me why a lot of you won't leave them, because their presence is not adding to the situation. For some of you, it's not subtracting from the situation, it's not adding to the situation. It's like literally just stagnant energy in your space. So it's like something that you just need to clear. Yeah, you do. You do. But at the end of the day, nobody is having a different experience. You should be thankful that you don't believe that these men have power, because even the power that white women believe white men have, that's an illusion. The illusion of white superiority infects everybody. Like, it's been effective in infecting everybody, and how we see each other, how just everything. And so the men that they are looking to, and the reason why they're partnering, that's not, it's a way, it's a trap. It's literally a trap. It's literally, go listen to those women talk, and then that's why they comply, because it's a reluctant compliance, because they know when they're in close proximity, they're not getting a different experience than anybody else. But they know that the world agrees that these groups of people have power, even though they don't. But everybody, as long as everybody agrees that these group of people have power, I'm going to align myself with those people. Even though I can't stand these guys, I really can't stand them, but everybody else agrees that they're powerful. So I might as well, since I look like them, I might as well align myself with them reluctantly. And that's just what it is. Um, so that's all I have to say about that. All right, let's see what else is happening. Come on, money. Come on, money. I agree with CashDoll. So that's what it is. All right, let's see. Amanda Seals says she needs to ask Kamala Harris if she thinks America is a racist country before trusting her with the president. It's the root of all evil in this country. Amanda, do you love Jesus? Y'all, she's always talking. Just say you don't like her. Let's see what she says.
Position, and you want to do something different, and you want to be the antithesis of these other, then you need to already address the antithesis, because
All right. Okay, let's see. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, Cash Doll baby daddy Tracy T said he's okay after news broke she left him. Beyonce needs to put Kamala in a sacred ad during her silk press, and announce her endorsement for her immediately. Let's get the ball rolling. Girl. Okay. Okay, let's go to Hollywood Unlocked. And then we can go. I got about 10 more minutes. Um, bu- 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 It says after President Biden announced his withdrawal from the presidential race, Democrats responded with a surge of financial support, raising over 30 million in online donations on Sunday. According to the New York Times, this marked the largest single day of online Democratic contributions since the 2020 election, with more donations coming in as the day progressed. According to New York Times analysts of ActBlue Online's contribution tracker, the significant increase in donations was observed following President Biden's exit from the race and Vice President Kamala gaining momentum in the nomination race. Prior to Biden's withdrawal, donations were averaging less than 200,000 per hour, but after his announcements, donations surged to 7.5 million in just 1 hour. All right. Well, what do you know? Okay, let's see. Let's see. There's nothing really else that's going. It says CandaceOwens had a few things to get off her chest.
See articles creep out and they seem like attacks on Kamala. Again, if we can go into our time machine and go back to 2020, well, every time that someone tried to interject the truth about Kamala, which is that she slept her way to the top, it's a fact. She was with some 6-year-old man, got her start in the political career, and they would go, oh my gosh, how dare you say this? That's so sexist. Well, then suddenly on July 6th, the Daily Mail actually published a headline about the fact that Kamala Harris was, thoughting through life, and they basically said she got her political start, her political upstart, because she was dating this guy Willie, can't think of his last name right now, and he was married and he was in his 60s, and Kamala Harris was just a spring chicken, and that is how she entered the political scene. So she was not somebody who was a part of their ecosystem, but they tapped her in 2020 because they were like, oh, like the thing that we always say is that, because I'm starting to see art always say is that, look at the Republican Party, it's so white and there's no diversity. And how are we going to be able to say that if we're running Joe Biden, who's been extraordinarily wealthy his entire life and whose son is becoming extraordinarily wealthy while smoking crack simply because he's doing dirty deals in Ukraine? So what are we going to do? We're going to hire Kamala Harris. We're going to select Kamala Harris to be the vice president. And he's the only person I can think of. And then we can sell. I know that when she was sworn into Congress, she was talking about how she's an Indian, but we'll just sell the people, like, forget the Indian side. Like, now she's back to black. And the streets are talking, ha, 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 ha. And that's what they did. So that is the only reason that Kamala Harris, they literally did not have another person that they felt could be the vice president and allow them to use the isms. You don't.
So what is that? So I don't understand. Okay. What now?
So,
No, I'm saying
what now?
it's not specific.
Okay, now what? Okay. You jealous? I gotta go. Candace, you need to just ET phone home. Girl. You do. Anyways, I gotta go. She ain't said that. I'm like, what is she saying? What does that mean? I don't give a damn if she slept her way to the top. What the fuck does that supposed to mean? In comparison to who? The other dude? Girl, what does that mean to me? Shut up. You just saying a bunch of nothing and sounding not smart in the process. It sounds like a bunch of babbling. Like it's just like, girl, what? And then it's like you're trying to get in all of the insults that you can in your explanation. And it's like, oh, so it's like, it's weird. Shut up, Candace. Shut your ass up.
I just, girl, stop.
Right. Girl, Trump was convicted of SA and 34 felonies. What's your point? The high school only educated CandaceOwens hates a credentialed black woman. And yes, she's college dropout for the people who think otherwise. Well, shout out to that woman for sleeping her way to the top and not just for a Birkin. Right. Like, girl, shut up. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You slut shaming in 2024? Girl, come on. We didn't have people getting their dick sucked in the White House. So what the fuck? Girl, shut up. Like, none of this shit, obviously, once y'all elected a fucking reality star, it don't fucking matter. Y'all had a reality star for 4 years, run supposedly the greatest job on the land. And when you gave it to somebody that representation of mediocrity, anybody, it don't matter. So she, her way to the top, oh and well. Shit. What else is going on in my Cynthia Bailey voice? Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.